Ciri at last. The Isle of Mists, where the Elven Mage had concealed her. There was no time to rejoice, for the Wild Hunt descended on them. They fled, Ciri teleporting them to Kaer Morhen, where their friends awaited. The Wild Hunt arrived at Kaer Morhen soon after. A great battle ensued, and the fortress's defenders might all have perished had Ciri not demonstrated her powers. So sudden and violent was her outburst that the Wild Hunt was forced to withdraw. The battle was won. The war had barely started.
You guys, I'm a little bit hot and out of breath because put her up here. She doesn't want to stand up like that. She doesn't want to do that, obviously. So she's just going to go next to me then. Okay. Whew. So yeah, if you hear me start like screaming or anything like that, that's why. It's because there's a spider somewhere in this room and I'm hoping...
Zireael can harness immense amounts of the power. Why has no one taught her to control this?
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
I'll gladly argue with you about this. Some other...
Haven't had a chance to talk. Thanks for your help. And for looking after Ciri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Zireael from here, hide her, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the hunt. We need sorceresses,
stream with the camera,
archmistresses of magic.
I can't decide.
You mean the lodge?
And then I left the volume over there.
I don't want the lodge anywhere near Ciri. Just don't trust those women.
What would you have us do instead? Fight alone and die a beautiful but pointless death? No, Geralt. By some miracle, we survived that fight, eking out a measly victory at enormous cost. No more guerrilla warfare. Time to face the enemy in open battle. I've made an agreement with the Emperor. In exchange for its help, the Lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard. That will be our bargaining chip. Triss, I wish to leave today to find the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of course. Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this. I won't be taken somewhere like a bundle. I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
I feel you, Ciri. I feel you.
You can't expose yourself.
Am I a banner to be held aloft and kept from the enemy? That's how you treat me. None of you has the courage to face this threat. Yet we must kill them. Or sooner or later we will all die.
Better go after her.
Wait, she needs time. We must let her resolve her grief on her own. Then we should start training as soon as possible. She must learn to control her abilities.
Yeah,
Is training really necessary?
You saw what happened. She could be a greater threat than the hunt.
Fine. We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
See ya.
I really hope it doesn't appear. Like, I hope if it's here, it just stays underneath the sofa. Okay. We've leveled up quite quickly as well. Like, we were only like 22 a couple of days ago. Now we're like 27. It's pretty good. The main quest seems to give a lot of experience points.
It's not working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Zireael.
How many times must I try?
As many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
Didn't make it far first time out on the Gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the Gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avallac'h says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
No, I don't.
There's a certain ancient method. Vesemir taught it to me, and Barman taught it to him.
Will you take me into the mountains and make me drink hemlock?
The Skellige druids have used it for centuries. It always works.
Hey! You'll regret that.
Hey, that's cheating.
Win.
We'll see about that.
Come and get me.
How do I throw snowballs? Do I have to hit her? Oh, okay.
Well, come on.
I've forgotten the fucking tutorial for how to crouch. Movement, maybe? So I don't know. This is so random. having 4, that's pretty good, right? That took longer than it should have, really, shouldn't it?
You were right. That really works.
Aww.
Thanks.
Glad to be of service. So what now?
I'll go see where our dearest sage is.
That's because I removed a book, that's why it looks different. Hang on.
What's happening?
Get up. You must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen. Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. We'll have no better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
Ciri, sure you know what you're getting into?
Yes, and I must do this. Come, we shall talk on the way.
Lead on.
Just about to go to the Emperor. Fuck him. Fuck him, man. I'm not bringing this to the Emperor.
Ready?
Let's go.
Seriously, the Emperor's giving me absolutely jack shit. Why would I go to him?
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
I wonder if we're gonna have to fight the crows. Like the old ladies from the bog. Also, I know the lighting is a bit shittier today, but partly because I usually have a computer there, but I didn't set the computer up today. Because it's already nearly 2 o'clock. So we're just gonna, because this is sort of a very last minute stream, we're just gonna take it slow, see what happens. But yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was supposed to be donating blood today. They went to take it out and it bruised my arm. And they ended up not taking my blood, so bit of a waste really. I'm starting to like sweat a bit. Oh my God.
The men at Crow's Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the Ladies of the Wood.
Oh, fuck.
The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the Ladies of the Wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
Hanged himself after his wife died. Daughter's in Novigrad.
A true shame.
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there. The peasant folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts. I've no idea why.
I know why.
Avallac'h claims vanity is Imlerith's greatest weakness.
Apparently you can change... Is there some way you could change how Ciri looks? Okay, we should probably do this as well while we're here. Shit, what am I doing? Bear with me a second. Okay, so what we're gonna do is... And we're gonna go here. Okay, that looks a bit better, I think. That's a lot better. Getting the game menu, I don't know where that is though.
Vanity?
Any foe he...
This is the menu, isn't it? No, but we'll
Says he
have
strives
look
to
in a minute.
impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avallac'h's student.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Go to the menu. I want to see what this is. This is really interesting. Because I don't know how much longer this game has got left on it, so... options. Control. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I have to. Never mind.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
Sorry guys, I keep getting really freaked out. Okay. But yeah, we've been kind of not doing so well with some of the other stuff in this game. We should probably repair all of that, shouldn't we? Let's keep moving on. Maybe it's when you play as Ciri, you've got to
Geralt?
Should I shoot? The one serve the lady.
Look! He's an ox!
Let them approach.
But
They've come for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
didn't come to
Yeah.
celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass.
You
But
shall
we've
not
fires
pass.
down that way, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
Could be polite. Then we can sneak away.
Mentioned a gate. Said we wouldn't pass.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year, young lads and lasses climb the mount, but never more than 3.
Let me guess. The young lads and lasses don't return.
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who then stays in Velen. Off they go to seek fortune in the wider world.
Yeah, we should go.
We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies. That's him.
We can never know.
Oh, hang on.
Use that word as we can.
Before we do that.
Yeah? Let me see what you're offering.
What the fuck are those? Packet. We might as well get all of it repaired while we can.
Need something crafted.
Okay, well, we've repaired
So
our
long.
weapons. It's all good. All good and good.
Hope we give plenty, don't ye fret.
Gave but 4
Yeah, I
the
thought
year
that.
past. The grandmother said they came down the mountain just before daybreak.
How they like
At once
The ladies. Merciful ladies.
my grandson is an elf.
Look, a child.
No, a godling. I know him. Name's Johnny.
Well, old B, you're back. And I see you
Yeah.
found your lass. I'm Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one-sided though it was. See, I saw you running. Your back to me as I was having the pleasure of... Oh, 'tis a long story.
They call me Ciri. Nice to meet you.
How are things, Johnny?
Health's good, so no complaints. What brings you here?
We gotta climb the mountain. Can you help?
I'd rather try to dissuade you. I'm certain that would be in vain. The lass, she as stubborn as you.
Even more so.
Figured
Yeah.
as much. Oh. Path to the peak starts
Sigh.
there, past the gate. But only old Thekla's got the key, so since you shan't ever get it, you best turn back now.
Won't we get the key?
The key. Why do you doubt we can get it?
Good grief, you're worse than children. 3 souls are allowed atop the mountain, and only strapping young lads or comely lasses among them. They get the key, open the gate, and meet the ladies.
I believe I qualify.
But he's old and ugly. What good is he?
Pretty damn good at finding lost voices.
Then go find the voice of reason. It'll tell you to turn back. There's no fooling with the ladies.
Gotta get to the summit. Simple as that.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince. She's blind as your bum, but she won't be fooled.
We shan't try to trick her.
She sits in that tent over yonder. I wish you luck, and do hope we meet again, someday.
Yeah. Well, naked.
Moons are rising, owls hooting, fall.
Well, that was bad, wasn't it?
It's not ready. You've got to wait.
It's clearing up.
Is this her?
Who's that? Well, come on, come closer, girl. Aye. What's she like?
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man. Got me answer.
Hello, puppy.
I choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
If she goes up the mountain, I go with her.
What else is the cat dragged in?
It's grey and veiny, got a scar, and eyes like a viper.
Aye. Stinks of clotted blood and corpses. Plus it's old and infertile. I reject ye, freak. The girl will ascend alone.
You misjudged me. I'm worthy as anyone.
Girl?
He's sprier than any youth. Only smells like corpses because he kills monsters. And he'll kill any who stand in his way.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps there's life in him yet. By ancient right, you may appeal my choice. But to do so, you must best the challenge.
Alright.
I accept the challenge.
Come.
I'm scared.
Look this over. A coin from days of yore. Falker burns on its reverse, so they call it the Defier's Aura.
George.
Now,
I should go get it?
bring me the coin.
That's easy.
Something's afoot. Something's nigh.
Fuck. I thought I could jump. I can't jump, apparently. My dog is so cute. Alright, George. He kind of just like sits and he's like with his legs spread out like so cute. You're a cute boy. George. He can probably smell a fox. Is there a fox outside, mister? Is that a fox outside? Ugh. George. I don't know why it takes so long to load some of these.
Something's afoot. Something's nigh.
You need to go down this way. Let's not get ourselves killed. George, you want to sit down? Oh, what's this, George? No, he's gone. Okay. Shit, why is that not? Why is that not equipped? Hang on. This is like an easy quest. What's she on about? Hang on. But I think that's not the entire thing, though. Who's shooting me? Ooh. Okay, it's having a bit of a thing. Okay. Okay then. That was horrifying in every single sense of the word. Did not enjoy that. Okay, let's get back to that woman. Are they gonna put me into shit now because I killed her?
I was beginning to worry. Come, let's get the key.
Something's afoot. Something's not.
Sorry, bitch, I got your fucking coin.
What do you want?
Got that coin you tossed in the lake.
It reeks of sludge.
Nothing I can do about that. So, gonna keep your word?
I always do, my boy. Show the coin to the gatekeeper past the threshold. He'll know its meaning. Marika will open the gate for you. Now go.
Weren't the one to do the diving in that cave.
Stop. You're a witcher. You've dived in murkier waters.
Yeah, I have to tell you about the time I hunted a Zulu.
I should probably look up how to defeat the fiend, because I don't actually know. But at the moment my method is that you kind of just slash and hack. With, like, you know, some fire thrown in, really. Oh god, I love a cave. Not. You gonna unlock it, bitch? So how do you defeat those? No. 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 Oh shit. Yeah. So. Okay. Alright then. Okay. Well, we've got Ciri with us, so I'm not feeling too scared. I think Ciri can protect us. Oh. Oh.
What's your name, girl?
What's yours?
Your name don't matter. Atop the peak, you'll lose it and get another. You may go. And you?
I passed the trial. Here's proof. Recognize it?
The Defier's Orin. A death sentence.
What? Okay, that was not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
One tough son of a bitch.
We've no time to lose. I'll tend to Imlerith, you take the crones. Avalark said they dwell below the oak, among its roots.
No chance. I'm going after Imlerith.
Fine, let's play for it. Rock, paper, scissors. Damn it! 2 out of 3!
Out of the question. I'll climb the mountain, you face the crones.
Hardly a challenge.
They're extremely dangerous. Be careful.
You too.
Fate decided, obviously.
I must get down there.
Okay, ooh. We're now playing as Ciri. I wonder, can we... Okay, apparently not. That doesn't look very safe.
Oh, hell. I guess I must jump.
I don't have an inventory, which is pissing me off a bit. Ooh, I don't know what I just did there.
More meat.
Oh,
I
shit.
feel 200 years younger.
Oh no, I don't like this, guys. Oh god.
How was he? He lived a life of love and knew no bitterness.
What?
Yum, yum.
Oh fuck my life.
Welcome, child of the Elder Blood. We knew you would return. Your taste lingers on our tongues.
You've talked enough.
Oh god, I can't.
You will die here now. So hot, so sweet. Die tonight. Not again.
Just one, two. Three of them. Is that all of them? I did it though, guys. I did it. Oh fuck.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Imlerith's at the summit. Gotta be.
Fucking down.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
So that updated my glossary apparently. So we killed, yeah, Brewers and Whispers. Oh, okay, so she's still alive. Okay. Nearly fell off there. Holy shit. Okay. Fine. That was the most awkward movement I've ever done in my whole life.
The sisters said you would come. They saw you arrive in the water's surface. They did not see the girl. But she is with you, is she not?
I came alone.
I'm here alone.
A lie which will change nothing. First you, then her.
Oh, fuck my life, okay. I'm not ready.
Not good. Shit.
How am I supposed to kill him? Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Potions. Hang on, guys, hang on. I don't know how to...